The 3 steps to drastic life change today. Yes, you have read that title correctly. If you follow through this video, I guarantee you, you will gain so much more mental clarity. You will finally know what you want out of this life, and you will finally think positively, and you will attract good into your life. And I promise you, some of those steps and some of those things I'm about to mention in this video, you have never, ever heard anywhere else. And that's why I advise you to stick around through all of these 3 steps, because there is a ton of gold in this, and I really do not want you to miss this life-changing opportunity. Now, the first step to drastic life change today is you have to filter out your negative thoughts using the law of substitution. Now, of course, you might be asking, what in the world is the law of substitution? Well, the law of substitution simply says, if you have a bad thought in your head, simply swap it immediately with a positive and a good one. And keep that positive and a good thought for as long as possible. And here's the second law of concentration. The more you dwell upon something, good or bad, it can work both ways. The more you dwell upon something good or bad, it will grow. Use the law of substitution to filter out all the negative thoughts, and use the law of concentration to think about the positive stuff, and it will only grow and grow and grow until you finally get ideas on how you can actually attain and achieve that thought, that positive thought in your head, and then keep moving forward. Always think positively. And if you find yourself stuck in a cycle of like a negative loop of negative thoughts, negative emotions, swap them immediately using the law of substitution. This is key. Now that you understand the law of substitution and the law of concentration, here comes the second step. And the second step is to meditate and visualize. Visualize something greater, bigger than you are. Imagine this is what I like to do, or this is also what I do when I meditate. Imagine yourself in whatever, 6 months, a year, 5 years, even 10 years. It doesn't matter. Just imagine yourself in the future. And of course, imagine yourself positively in the future. Imagine where you are. How are you feeling internally? And this is the most important thing. Emotionalize it. Emotionalize that thought. How are you feeling in the moment? Excited, fulfilled, all this happiness and all this fulfillment and all this achievement. What do you feel in the moment while you are there? By the way, you're just meditating in the room in real time, but this is all happening in your head, of course. Just think about, where are you? How do you feel in the moment? What do you see? Describe it. Visualize. Why is this so important? Well, if you visualize something far greater and far bigger than you, your mind will start thinking about ideas and ways on how to achieve what you are feeling in that moment in 5 years. For example, if you visualize, this is what I visualize. I visualize myself on a mountain in a beautiful house, and I have this beautiful view in front of me, and I feel so fulfilled, and I inspire and motivate millions of people. This is what I visualize. And the more you visualize, the more you think about it, the law of concentration, the more it grows. This is why meditation is the most powerful practice in the world. Because if you can visualize something positive, something bigger than you are, and you dwell upon it, always, it will grow. And when it will grow, your mind will get some ideas from God or from the universe. If you don't believe in God, it will get some ideas, and it will just wham, it will just be there. It will just be planted in your head, and you will gain some ideas on how to actually become that person that you visualize. This is why meditation and visualization is one of the most important and valuable assets in this whole world. After meditating and after visualizing and after holding that positive thought in your head for as long as possible, here's the third step. Without this third step, none of the 2 steps actually matter. Can you guess what the third step is? Simply taking action. Write a plan, write goals. Never forget, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Let me repeat that again. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You have to make a plan. And you also have to make goals. Daily, weekly, and monthly goals. You can also make yearly goals, but I don't really like going too far ahead into the future, because you never know who you are going to be in a year from now on. But daily, weekly, and monthly goals are a must. and plan. How are you going to achieve those monthly goals, weekly goals? How are you going to achieve it? What are you going to do differently from the past? Self-reflection is key. Journal as well, but I'm not going to go too far into that. I'm going to make a video on journaling in the future, undoubtedly. Plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Make goals. Have a burning desire to achieve those goals. And always think about those goals. Use the law of concentration. And just hit the gas pedal and take action. And when you take action, you're gonna be faced with all these difficulties and all these problems. And always remember the law of substitution. Filter out all the negative emotions and feelings and thoughts, sorry. Use the law of concentration. The more you dwell upon them, the more they grow. And persevere. Perseverance, dedication, discipline. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Fall down 37 times, stand up 38. It does not matter how many times you fall. If you stay dedicated and if you persevere through all the obstacles and all the difficulties, through positive thinking and visualization every single day, you will program your mind for success today. Starting today, you can change your life. Just with these 3 simple steps that literally take an hour. An hour. What is an hour? You have 24 of them every single day. Do this and it will just 180 degrees your life immediately. Thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to, of course. God bless you. Appreciate every single one of you all for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you.